It was a beautiful week with warm sunshine, so Sherry and I decided to head up to Susha. While we were there, we thought it would be a kind of a fun idea to show everybody how it is we drop and then retrieve our dinghy from the water. Got the halyard. You're filming?
Yep.
All right. Next. Can you hold that for a sec? Got it? Don't
Yep.
let go or we'll be going up the mast. Still filming?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm filming the halyard.
Okay, so. That's okay. All right, I got it. Halyard goes like this. All right. And this gives us what we need. Et voila. I'll go through the center because I think that's how we always did it before.
I think so.
And hey, people watching this from home, remember this is our first time dropping the dinghy this way this year. Anyway, this year we haven't dropped it this year. So next, I find a loose line. I pull on it. By the way, gentle viewers, you'll probably recognize this system, this setup, as how we got rid of our 4D batteries. Yeah, man, nothing like getting rid of some 4Ds. All right, so what we do here is we clip this off, just for kicks. And then what I've been doing is, like, I'll tie this off so it doesn't go anywhere. And this should give us a nice tie off. It's got to be quick disconnect. Then we release our tie up here. And it comes back down here. That sure slides easily with that stainless hook, you know. Mm-hmm. World of difference. Now, I'd like to try a slight variation on a theme if I could. If you're up for it.
You're going to try it without the ties?
Yeah, try it without the ties just to see if it works.
Well, it lifted it. Those are used to lift it off the stern or the transom.
Yeah.
And you don't think maybe you need those.
Right. But the question becomes, do we really need to?
I don't think so, but I think we may need it to bring it in, but maybe not to drop it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm curious. Hey, you're always, you know, if you're not always experimenting, you never come up with the best way to do things, right? All right, so far it's looking pretty good. So the next thing we'll do, we could leave this, but there's no need. And next thing we'll do is, let me see if I can lift it, see what happens. Should be wearing my sunglasses.
I don't think it works because it doesn't do it equally.
Yeah,
well, it looks like we've lost air in the dinghy too.
Oh yeah. So okay, so we'll do it the normal way.
Okay.
Nothing to it.
Okay. So you want to take off the bungee?
Yep. There you go. You wrap that any way you choose. And this is ready to go. Do we do it on the outside here or on the outside of this? I think we used to do it on the outside of this, right? Let's do it this way, whether we do it that way or not.
So that has a clip on it that he clips to the line that runs along the top of the side of the dinghy.
I'll show this one if you want to hand me that other one.
Okay.
All right.
Just grab it.
All right. Now I'll show you. I'm gonna do a close-up of where I connect this. Again, this is for old people. Not everybody needs to do this. right? Okay, so we come this way. Nice. Hey, I found some bungees, babe.
Oh,
Always good to have bungees. Oh, can you loosen this?
Yeah.
Never mind, it's perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let me use the camera. All right, so what we do is we connect this stuff like this, so it's connected to these ropes, these lines. Here you go. And at this point, I guess we're ready to lift her up.
you know, we should just mount this.
Yeah. If you wanted, you could mount it, just set it back there. Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to winch this up.
That's good.
So it only takes a second. Just a couple of turns of the winch on each side. Are you okay there?
Yep. That's good. Yeah, this is, it's such a little amount of effort, there's no point in not doing it, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So what that does, explain what you just did.
Yeah, you want to hold the camera again?
It wasn't real obvious.
So, by lifting it up with these, it removes the tension on the ropes that we use to hang the dinghy, which, by the way, we've been doing this for 26 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 26 years of doing this without any real effort. So here comes this, and at this point, as it goes to about here, we'll have Sherry go ahead and lower it a little bit.
Into that.
Okay. She'll gently slip the line a little on both sides. All right. And we are now in the water. Dinghy's a little dirty, but
Effortless.
yeah, we'll clean it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll clean it.
Yeah, it's really dirty back there.
I need my sandals. Let me go wear my sandals.
Okay,
Here.
you can get them.
Okay.
So, there's the setup. And this is the first time we've had the dinghy down this season. It's already the middle of July. But this was a late cold spring in Western Washington, so there wasn't much boating going on.
Well,
Okay, there's the setup of the pulley system that goes all the way down to the dinghy.
remove these. And we place these in a new location here, so that everything stays nice and taut. Now I'll make this, we'll put this on up here again. These lines are probably 30 years old too, or 25 years old. Never bothered replacing them. They don't get a lot of solar on them, so they don't degrade, they just get dirty. We will clean this stern. The transom will be cleaned today, right?
Yes, definitely.
We do that every year when we first drop the dinghy. Okay, and last but not least, oh, one more line.
You don't need that tied on because
Really
we're
don't,
only-
but I'll tie it on here anyway. I like the idea of having the dinghy really secure when I put the outboard on it.
yes, yeah, for sure.
I will take this off, obviously, in order to, I won't be able to wash this thing. Although we've got those great scrub brushes. Looking forward to those scrub
Now
brushes.
you need to take the pulley off.
Yeah. You know, one thing I do want to do also is put my sunglasses on. Here we go. So I'll get my glasses.
Reattaching the halyard.
All right. And we might as well. There. Halyard is reattached.
Okay, do you want to bag up all these loose ends now?
Yeah. We don't normally run this much junk out here, do we?
No, we don't.
Here we go. Okay.
Sorry.
Those birds are something, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta undo all this stuff again. Let me just step outside here. I'm always surprised, or not that surprised, at what a big to-do it is for people when they're raising and lowering their dinghy, you know?
Well, for some.
Yeah.
Not for everybody.
Not everybody, but a lot of people, you know? All right, so I want to keep the dinghy. I'll tie off the bitter end here. Well, you can sure see how it's a little bit.
Oh, that's a little current there.
Yeah.
That dinghy's already sliding away.
Okay, here goes. I'll just let the current take it out.
Ladder down.
Ladder down. Once we have lowered the dinghy, first thing we end up doing is dropping the ladder, of course. Then we'll usually put the outboard on the dinghy. Okay, so here's our sunshade. It goes up in just a couple minutes. Well, except for Sherry, it takes more like a little while, but I help her every time.
I got gloves.
She won't take her gloves off.
My gloves are a hindrance. They're a handicap.
Okay. Anyway, and the dinghy's in the water, awaiting our pleasure.
Okay.
So we're gonna take off in a little while. It's kind of hot right now. We're gonna wait till it cools
It's
slightly.
really nice though, having this up.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna switch over to the lithium battery bank, get that one done. Then once the outboard's on the dinghy, we can go ahead and clean the transom. We do actually clean the dinghy and the transom whenever we do this. One other thing to note is that when we put the dinghy back, it's literally the exact reverse of how we put it into the water in the first place. When we're not filming it, it takes approximately 5 or 6 minutes to drop the dinghy, to lower it into the water. Another couple of minutes, say, to put the outboard on. Yep.
Hi, little birds. These are, I think they're called purple martins. And they are the most talking birds we ever did. If I could get close enough to the rope.
Oh, maybe it You want to get our boat?
Oh yeah. There's Bonnie Rose.
In more than 50 years of sailing the islands, this method of raising and lowering the dinghy seems to work the best for us. So we'll just keep doing it. Enjoying sailing. It keeps it off the deck and keeps it on the stern of the boat, which is nice.